Hey, what I know is the biggest dog of them all, Big Dog Blast. We're getting ready for it. Underground Hip Hop Awards, January 3rd, man. We're gonna be at St. Andrews. You know, last year was in the basement. So, you know, Big Dog Blast gonna be in it. We gotta be up top, man. Gotta do it big, for real. Y'all wanna get them votes in? Go to undergroundhiphopawards.com and cast them votes in. Nominees, what up? You know what it is, man. Shouts out to all my artists gonna hit that stage, do their thing, get them awards. It's going down January 3rd. Can't wait to see you.
What's good, Detroit? It's your man's B Scarp checking in, aka Real Name No Gimmicks, coming to you live out in the field doing what I do. Giving you an update about the Underground Hip Hop Awards. The polls are still open right now. If you haven't cast your ballot or voted, please log on to www.undergroundhiphopawards.com and cast your vote. Today I kind of wanted to give you a brief update. I have a clip that I'm gonna show you real soon. That's gonna talk about how we put the ballot together. It's actually a clip that we shot last year. One thing we did differently is that we had an open submission call from July of this year up until October. So over the span of 3 to 4 months, if you hit our email at uhha15@gmail.com, you could have submitted links to your content, a bio, headshots, anything that was needed to be able to get yourself nominated for the award show. So we did that for about 4 months. And then after all the submissions that we had, we also sent out ballots to tastemakers and influencers from all across the city. Just trying to find out who was doing what, you know, who had a great campaign throughout the year, you know, who was getting the most spins on radio, who was selling out most of the venues in the city, and all of the above. And so that's kind of how we put the ballot together, but the clip I'm gonna show you, I'll touch on a little bit more that we put out from last year. First and foremost, as I stated, you know, we reached out to tastemakers and influencers to help build this list. So it wouldn't just be an opinion based on my personal opinion, Uncle P's personal opinion, and whoever else that may be a core part of the team in terms of putting this together. So that's the number one thing that we did. We reached out and we asked everybody that we knew that potentially were a gatekeeper and were a part of, you know, the upper echelons of the city as far as breaking opportunities or broker opportunities for all different types of entities and artists. That's number one. Number two, once we got that information back, we basically built a summary of nominees for each category off of those requests and or quote-unquote nominee ballots from across the city. And then that's how we was able to fill the categories for each category that we have. Now, once we did that, we then put that information out on the Balloteer website and made it available for the public to vote. And then in being fair, just considering people that the quote tastemakers and influencers may not have known, we then added a write-in category. So if anybody, you as a consumer, you as an artist, you as a producer, you as a videographer, whatever, felt that you were overlooked and nobody acknowledged your grind and what you did, you can then write yourself in that category and also have other people write you in. And if you consistently get those write-in votes, it will actually build up to where you can actually have your name officially on the ballot. So for us, that was the fairest way possible so that it would be as genuine and unbiased as possible. Outside of that, we have an awards weekend planned for you guys. On Saturday, January 2nd, we're gonna have a bunch of activities going on. We're gonna try to have a charity event in the morning, and we're also gonna have our music mini conference in the afternoon. Details about that will be more on the way. We're also doing a hip hop honors type showcase that we're gonna have at the original hip hop shop that evening. So be on the lookout for more information about that coming soon, dropping on the net. And other than that, continue to vote, continue to get your ballots in. We got about maybe a week, a little over a week left. The polls close at midnight on Monday, December 7th, going into the following Tuesday morning. So the polls will close at midnight. So if you haven't cast your vote, log on now to www.undergroundhiphopawards.com and go vote for who you feel deserves to win after this year's award show. As always, it's your man B Scarp, aka Real Name No Gimmicks. You can follow me on the gram at GrindLife313, or on Twitter at GrindLife313. You can also follow us at Detroit Rap on the gram and on Twitter at Detroit Rap. And go out there and cast your votes.
I see you trying to show that. Show out. If you really making money, then show out. If you coming off the bench, then show out. If you really making moves, then show out. I see you trying